Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about Soundhound. So, Soundhound, a lot of people have been very disappointed with this one, especially when they see other stocks getting some big moves. But I want to point out, I'm going to show you something very interesting. Holy crap, some of you are going to be like, whoa. You're going to be like, oh, that makes sense. So, yeah, so there's this thing called shorting. And when people short stock, they don't want the price to go up. They want it to go down because going down is how they make money. So if they can keep a price suppressed, that means more money in their pockets. And so yeah, 33% short interest. Look at this. This is ridiculous. 33% short interest. HIMS has like 50%, which is crazy. That's a crazy number. So 33%, this is shorted, this is being suppressed. There's nothing wrong with this company. They've been having great earnings. It's basically like SoFi, they're just doing incredible. Well, the difference between this and SoFi is this is an actual AI stock. So an actual just pure AI play, the voice side of things. And guess what, guys? How am I talking to you? How am I communicating with you? With my voice. So it's pretty important, right? And yet the share price is being pushed down and suppressed. So I would say, let's see if we get a nice little short squeeze here, because when this does short squeeze, it will make that move. Like, it'll move $1 or $2 at a time, like in one day. It'll make a significant move. Shorts do not want this to explode like HIMS did, because that's bad for them. Because it's like, oh, I mean, you don't want to be, let me put it this way. If you're shorting right now, you might be shorting at the low, at the bottom, right? Kind of like how you don't want to buy high. You don't want to buy tops, just like you don't want to short the lows. So you better believe they're sweating. Let's see if we get this bullish breakout here. This looks like a falling wedge to me. Could be wrong. I guess maybe... No, this is a falling wedge. What am I saying? This looks like a falling wedge. If this is going to play out, we should see a breakout and go higher. So we would start surging here. And we would go to at least $10. Combine that with the fact that historically speaking, it's done this before, right? I'm showing it to you right now. In fact, I thought it was going to come down to 6. If it doesn't come down to 6, I'd be very shocked. I expected it to come down to 6. But yeah, in the past, it kind of had this same exact pattern, right? And eventually it did break the downtrend, and then it went to as high as 1260. So isn't that interesting how it's got that same similar setup, right? It's downtrending, and then it breaks the downtrend, and then it makes that big move to 10 plus, is what I would expect. So there you go. It's rinse and repeat, guys. I always tell you, some of you have told me, you always say the same thing. Well, guys, the stock market always does the same shit. Literally. Up it goes, and then down it goes, and then up it goes, and then it does the same pattern over and over again. So why is anyone surprised? And this is just a huge buying opportunity, right? For those of you who have been following my videos, HIMS stock just had a big move, and it looks like it wants to go even further. So why am I saying that? Guys, it looks bad, right? HIMS looked like garbage. It was at like 16s. Well, look at where it is now, right? Look at where it is now. On its way to 40s, if it continues the way it's been doing, especially with that 50% short interest. This has 35% short interest. It's cheap. It's undervalued. It's sitting down here. Nobody wants it right now. But when it does, you don't want to be the one chasing at $10, $20, $15. You want to be the one buying right now. And then you just watch as everyone else chases it up, pushes it up the price for you, and you just sit back and you just gotta wait to see how far they're gonna push it up at that point. That's really what the game is. So the white line and the purple line, they're around $12. So any kind of recovery here, even just back to those lines, is a significant move. It's about almost it's about a $5 move just on the recovery back to those lines. Not to mention that it doesn't normally do that. Normally, it goes back to the white and purple line, and then it goes way above it, right? Comes back down to the white and purple line, goes way above it, goes way above it. That's another way to look at it. You can look at it as the price is fluctuating around the white and purple line. Right? If you guys have watched Seinfeld, I'm aging myself because some people are not my, there's a lot of people who are younger watching these videos. Some younger women and men. Gen Z, I guess. Yeah, Gen Z is what they are, I believe. So they might not know what Seinfeld is, but there was that one episode, for those of you who are Gen X, for those of you who are older, so there was that one episode where Jerry Seinfeld and Costanza, they bought a stock together, and Jerry Seinfeld sold. Because he got scared. He got scared because he doesn't know any better. He got fluctuated out of the markets. Meanwhile, George Costanza was like, well, the market fluctuates, I'm just going to hold. And he's the one who ended up making the big bucks, right? Because he didn't understand that the market was going to go up and down like that. But he just wasn't going to take the loss either, like Jerry. So he held it, and it worked out for him. But ultimately, that's what it is, right? You see it, right? Let me zoom out. Price goes down under the white line and purple line, goes up above it, goes down, up, down, up. Oh my God, it's almost like it just goes around these lines here, and it just works. I don't know why, it just does. It works very well with good companies. So, yeah, I'm very bullish on this, guys. I know you look at it every day and you're like, well, it's not doing anything, it just keeps going down. Yes, that's what the shorts want you to think. They want you to get scared. They want you to go, oh no, it's just so terrible, it's over. And then you hit sell, and then they're like, hell yeah, the more people sell, the better it is for the shorts, because they make money on the stock going down. And that's what they want. Now, the difference between Soundhound and Rich Tech Robotics is that Rich Tech Robotics got a hit piece, a short report, but Rich Tech Robotics did lie about that partnership with Microsoft. So, whereas Soundhound, there's no short report on Soundhound. There's no hit piece because they got nothing. They got nothing. The best they can do is just short it and hope it doesn't get a pump. So, there you go, guys. Guys, let me show you one more thing before I go. I'm saying guys a lot. Another thing I wanted to show you is the divergence here. Let me remove the volume. The divergence, do you see it? Between the MACD and the price. Let me remove the purple and white line. And let me just grab my tool here. So the price has been what? It's just been going down. But the MACD has been going up. What's going on with that? What? That doesn't make sense. Even if the MACD is just going sideways, that doesn't make sense. If the price is going down, we would expect the MACD to also go down, right? Because it should follow. But instead, it's the opposite. Instead, what we're seeing is price going down, but the MACD is going up. That's a sign that we're going to reverse. This is why I've been pounding the table and saying I think where the bottom is in. I know a lot of people are just way too overly pessimistic. It's over. We're Bitcoin to 50K to 30K. Everything's going to come down. I'm seeing divergence on a lot of stocks. It's not just Soundhound. I think the bottom is in. We'll come back to this video. We'll come back to March, and maybe in the future we'll look back and be like, wow, how did you know? And I'll be like, I didn't. I'm just pointing out patterns, guys. I'm not doing anything special. So just based on what I'm seeing here, I think the bottom is in. I know, I get it. You want it to bottom and immediately moon, but that's not how it works. So take advantage of these steep discounts. And I'll leave it at that. I'll see you guys in the next one.